Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Film Side Chats yet again. Today, we are going to dive into the newly released movie by M. Night Shyamalan called Trap. If you haven't heard of this movie, just think Taylor Swift Eras Tour, but you have a serial killer who brings his daughter to the concert, and the entire FBI is there looking for him. That's pretty much the movie, and it's awesome. It's really prime M. Night Shyamalan in terms of the storytelling that he does. It it's not as gimmicky as a lot of his other stuff, like Old or The Village, and it's a good time. I think there's some really fun moments, and yeah, I think the shining star though in this movie is Josh Hartnett. This dude killed it. At first, I was really unsure about his performance because it felt very phony, very stoic. But then, as it goes on, you start to piece some stuff together and really dig into his character and realize this dude's killing it. He understands who this character is, and it's just really neat to see. I loved watching him, especially once I got over that initial unsure feeling about his performance. This dude is talented and really scarily portrays a killer. And yeah, another really great performance that I hope we see a lot of praise for is Allison Pill. I originally didn't know she was in this movie, and then I was seeing some of the names, and I'm like, oh wow, and I loved her. She killed it. Such an emotionally strong performance. She was very present in the scenes she was in, and I think she should really be talked about as well. I think she is on par with Josh on performance. No, this movie, like every other M. Night Shyamalan movie, is very beautifully shot. The one thing I would note about this movie, though, is Shyamalan really cared about the camera that was used to shoot this movie, and I think it really shines through in a lot of the scenes, specifically when it's just Josh walking through the arena. It it's a really cool but tiny detail that I think really helps this movie out. And yeah, um, those are a lot of the big highlights for me. I will say initially I thought this was a very rough and choppy movie. I didn't think a lot of the scenes had the room to breathe. And I think the reason it's set like that is so it can rush to the action, the core of this movie. And I do wish they really kind of let those scenes breathe a little more. I think it would have been really interesting to see. It would have felt a lot more fluid in the beginning as well. But at the end of the day, I get it. You're moving the scenes along so you can get to that core, which when you get there, wow, it is really good. It feels like how I would assume people feel watching a chess game. It's just strategic moves back and forth, just clashing, and you can't keep your eyes off. It's beautiful. It's really an art. It I loved it. Uh, it's so cool, and yeah, when you get to that chord, like, oh boy, you're in for the ride of your life. So much fun, and I think there's really something to be said for M. Night Shyamalan's career, especially how he is still going, and even when yes, he puts out bad movies here and there, but I think he can also put out really great works like this that are very smart and really fun, make use of the stars, the equipment, and you can really just feel his passion at the end of the day. And that's what I love about this movie. And yeah, it's a great time. I'm starting to ramble now, but you guys should check this out. it's a great time, and I think for Josh Hartnett's performance alone, it's really going to chew at my brain for a bit just thinking about that. It's brilliant. It was brilliant. But yeah, thank you guys for letting me ramble and listening. And yeah, I'll see you on the flip side, and take care. Have a great day, evening, night, whatever it is for you guys, and take care. See you in the next one.